Nigeria, families have many ways of staying connected. Phone calls, village visits, and of course, WhatsApp groups. Every family has one. The place where uncles send long morning prayers, aunties post cooking videos, cousins argue about football, and grandmothers drop random voice notes at 2 a.m. But for the Okoye family, their WhatsApp group became something else. Something they could not explain. And before long, something they could not escape. The Okoye family WhatsApp group was like any other. Okoye Dynasty Worldwide. That was the group's name. It had about 27 members. Parents, uncles, aunties, cousins, even small children who never typed anything but sent stickers. On a Sunday evening, while everyone was relaxing after church, a notification popped up. A new number has been added to the group. Nobody recognized the number. Almost immediately, another notification appeared. The same number was now an admin. The family assumed one of the older uncles had mistakenly added a new number. After all, Uncle Philip was always pressing the wrong buttons on WhatsApp. But when they asked who added the person, nobody admitted it. And when they tried to check the number's profile picture, it was blank. Auntie Nkechi, the most dramatic in the family, typed, "Abeg o, who is this? If you are not family, exit the group." No reply. Instead, the mysterious number sent its first message. "I am already family." Everyone laughed. They assumed it was one of the cousins playing a prank. But then, the number changed the group description from Okoye Dynasty Worldwide to Okoye Dynasty Forever, even in death. And then it was changed back again. Over the next week, the group became different. The new admin sent good morning prayers, except they weren't the usual cheerful "Happy New Week, may your enemies scatter" type of message. Instead, the messages were chilling verses like, "The soil remembers all who walk upon it. Every family carries the weight of its buried secrets." Some of the cousins laughed, saying maybe Uncle Philip had opened a second number to feel important. But one night, around 2:45 a.m., everyone's phone pinged at the same time. Check the group photo. When they did, the group display picture had changed. It was a family portrait, their old family portrait taken 5 years ago during Christmas in Enugu, except one face was missing: Uncle Dan's. The thing was, Uncle Dan had died only 3 weeks ago. Now, people became uncomfortable. Some wanted to leave the group, but each time someone tried, a notification popped up: "You cannot leave." Even when they pressed exit group, it did not work. Instead, the admin sent another message: "No one leaves family." The Okoye family began to argue in the group. "This is rubbish. Who is behind this number? Show yourself." "I swear, it's not me o. Maybe network glitch." Mama Uju, the grandmother of the family, who was over 80 years old, sent a voice note. Her voice trembled as she said, "That number belongs to the dead." Silence followed. Nobody wanted to believe it. But secretly, many of them remembered that Uncle Dan, the one whose face had vanished from the family portrait, was the admin of the group before he died. Could it be that he returned? That night, at exactly midnight, another message arrived. Admin writes, "Do not die." And along with it, a video. When they opened it, it showed a coffin. Uncle Dan's coffin, but the video was recorded from inside the coffin, like someone trapped inside had been filming. The next weekend, the family gathered in their ancestral home in Enugu. They wanted to discuss this matter. face to face. Uncle Philip blamed hackers. Auntie Nkechi said it was jazz. The cousins whispered about deleting WhatsApp entirely. But Mama Uju shook her head. When Dan was alive, he was buried in death. He swore that even in death, this family would not abandon him. Perhaps his spirit is reminding us. While they argued, their phones buzzed all at once. I am present at the meeting. Everyone froze. Slowly, the lights flickered, then went off. When they came back on, a family portrait on the wall had changed. This time, two faces were missing. Uncle Dan's and cousin Ifeanyi's. The room erupted in screams. The very next morning, news came that Ifeanyi had been involved in a car accident on his way back to Lagos. Dead. The family was shaking. They returned to the WhatsApp group in fear. The family admin posted, "Family must stay together. One by one, we will be united." From that day, whenever someone's face disappeared from a group photo, within 24 hours, they were dead. First, it was cousin Ifeanyi, then Auntie Nkechi, then even Uncle Philip. The deaths were always strange, sudden, unexplainable, and every time the admin would post, "Okoyes dynasty forever, even in death." Soon, only a few members remained alive. The youngest cousins, teenagers who were terrified, clinging to their parents. Mama Uju was the only one who seemed calm. She kept saying, "When the dead call, the living must answer." Finally, one night, the mysterious admin sent a voice note. When they played it, it was Uncle Dan's voice. "Blood binds us. Death frees us. Soon, the family will be whole again." Then, the group's name changed automatically from Okoyes Dynasty Worldwide to Okoyes Dynasty Eternal. And the profile picture, it was no longer the Christmas portrait. It was a live image. All the family members standing together in the sitting room, even the ones who had already died. The survivors stared at their phones in horror, because in that image, they could see themselves too, though none of them remembered posing for the photo. The admin sent one last message: "Tomorrow we meet in person." The next morning, none of the Okoyes were seen again. The house in Enugu remains locked to this day, but every night, phones of distant relatives buzz with a notification: "You have been added to Okoyes Dynasty Eternal." Family bonds are forever, but sometimes forever is much longer than you think. So, next time you get added to a WhatsApp group, check carefully who is really the admin. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the story, hit the like button, drop a comment, share it with your people, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this. See you in the next one.